In one of my videos on how to live a happy retirement life, I did say that we should stop eating as if we are in our 20s. Eating is both a way to sustain ourselves and an important part of our culture, especially in a place like Nigeria, where we often mark major life events like wedding, naming ceremonies, birthday ceremonies with large feasts. And this usually include all kinds of meals. One of the popular ones are those that we call swallows, and then you have wedding cakes, you have fried rice, and our popular jollof rice. Then these are usually accompanied by assorted wines, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and of course soda drinks. These are great tasty meals, I must agree. But as we age, it may be wise to drop some of these meals from our diet, or to at least eat them in moderation for our health's sake. It is common that we cannot control our genetics, which are a big part of our health, but we can actively work to make sure that our health is as good as possible with how and what we eat. But we cannot rule out the fact that healthy eating protects us from some of the diseases that are common in older years. In this video, I'm going to talk about foods to avoid or eliminate completely from our diet as we grow older. This is Retirees Nigeria, a channel where we talk about everything that can make a retiree live a better life. My name is Dr. Dorothy Ese. Okay, so back to our foods to avoid as we age. Some of us may already know about these foods to avoid. If you do, then this is a reminder. The first one on my list of foods to cut down on or completely avoid are: 1, sodium high foods. That's foods that contain high quantity of sodium. High sodium foods here means food with high salt content. High salt content foods can be a problem for older adults, especially if you have a history of hypertension. If your food is lacking in flavor or taste, instead of adding salt, try add healthy spices and herbs instead of table salt. And also avoid canned foods that have salt as their preservative. Some canned sardines, geisha fish are guilty of this. Additionally, endeavor to read the label of packaged foods that you buy to know the nutritional value and the additives. The experts from the National Academies of Science, Health and Medicine Division has stated that seniors over 71 should not take more than 1.2 grams of salt daily. Another food that you should avoid are sodas and sugary drinks. Sodas and sugary drinks, soft drinks including energy drinks, contain a lot of sugar, and it is too high. That's the quantity of sugar is too high for the elderly. A can of cola drink, for example, can contain as much as 35 grams of sugar, which is equivalent to 10 teaspoons of sugar. Too much or regular consumption of these drinks could raise the blood sugar of an elder person. And as we are aware, excess sugar could lead to obesity and other health issues. Another one you should avoid are food with 0 calories. There are certain foods that we eat as snacks or fast foods that do not contain or provide the nutrients that the body needs, even though they satisfy our hunger temporarily. This food includes chin-chin, buns, donuts, and so on. It is better to avoid or reduce their intake because they do not help you in providing nutrients for your body. Instead, the best thing to do in a situation like this, when you feel hungry and you need to snack, you could take fruits or vegetable salads. Eating a healthy diet is always a good idea, but as you go older, it can even be more important. Another food to avoid or take in moderation is sugar-free drinks. Sugar-free drinks contain artificial sweeteners. It might seem like a good alternative to products that are high in sugar, but they are actually not. Research has shown that those artificial sweeteners contribute to weight gain, and they also cause other health problems. Another one to avoid is alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic drinks are not good for people who suffer from chronic illness such as diabetes. The alcoholic beverage interfere with certain medications like antihistamines, painkillers, and medicines for hypertension, that is for high blood pressure. So it should be avoided. Another food to avoid are coffees and teas. I know this is a hard one for some people, but it is what it is. The caffeine in coffee and tea have been known to affect some people's sleep and may increase anxiety in them. It is also known to cause increased heartbeat and cause irregular heartbeats also. This could be dangerous if one has a heart condition. Another one to avoid is raw and uncooked eggs or meat or poultry. Undercooked foods such as eggs, meat or poultry is capable of causing food poisoning, which can trigger sepsis or septic shock. And since seniors are at the high risk of developing these infections, it is better to avoid eating uncooked food or undercooked meats such as those. Another one to avoid is grapefruit. Grapefruit tend to interfere with certain drugs. It interferes with such drugs as that are meant to treat high blood pressure, drugs that are meant to treat anxiety, drugs that are meant to treat insomnia. And this could be dangerous. So if you are taking medication for any of the above conditions, it is better to avoid grapefruit. And seniors, I want you to know that eating right doesn't have to be complicated. Just include these in your diet. Include fruits and vegetables. They can be fresh, frozen or canned. Eat more dark green vegetables such as leafy greens. And then eat also orange vegetables such as carrots, pumpkin, and sweet potatoes. Vary your protein choices with more fish, beans, and peas. Choose whole grain foods wherever possible. And have 3 servings of low fat or fat-free dairy, such as milk, yogurt, and cheese that are fortified with vitamin D to help keep your bones healthy. And then make your fats that you eat polyunsaturated. Also switch from solid fats to oil when you are preparing your meals. So that is it. If you want to know about foods that are good for aging adults, watch my video that I titled Healthy Eating in Our Golden Years. If you like this video and you find the content useful, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to be notified when a new video is dropped. And like this video, I repeat. Thank you for watching. Bye.